What's up, everyone out there? Welcome back to the Meandering Conversations podcast. I am here yet again, joined by my excellent guest from last week.
Hello guys, it's Bryce.
Yeah, big energy, man.
Yeah. Hey, I'm trying. Woke up 2 hours ago. I'm still half asleep. We're chilling.
2 hours ago, you're still half asleep.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is a podcast where we talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about, and sometimes I have a topic starting off with it, sometimes I fucking don't, so. This week, I do have a topic. Just real quick.
Those dick size is those dick size really matter.
Shut up. Anyways, the topic for this week, before I explain it, there's a disclaimer. So, ignoring all moral questions with this, and this is not real advice. This is just interesting, comedic purposes. So, anyways, the topic is how to get away with murder.
Yeah, and if he gets 1,000 likes, we're gonna murder somebody.
No.
If we can reach 10,000 subscribers, I will murder somebody on a live stream.
Okay, guys, you gotta click subscribe down below. Well, if we get up to 5,000 subscribers, I'm gonna fucking do a school shooting.
That's too far, dude.
That's
We're
too
not
far.
Away from Columbine. We're not far enough away from Columbine for you to make that joke.
Yeah, okay, fine, fair. So, if you guys are wondering for moral disputes, let's just say that this person we're killing is a horrible
Hitler.
Yeah, let's just say
It's
he's
baby Hitler.
No.
It's 1-month-year-old Hitler.
No.
It's actually Hitler's mom. She's pregnant for murder.
No, this person is just, let's say he's like a worst piece of shit ever. Society will gain everything from killing him, but
yeah, he works for the United States Post Office. He's actually just the guy that cut me off yesterday in traffic.
That fucking guy, he deserves to die. Anyways.
Alright, how to get away with murder.
Yeah, how to get away with murder. So, do you want to go first, or because I have a decent one?
I feel like I haven't thought about this long enough for me to, hey, don't lift me.
What?
I feel like the easiest way would just be to, like, drive by, shoot somebody. Honestly.
Fair. I mean, what I meant more by this is just, like, hide all traces that this person has been killed, is what I really...
Oh, so more or less to hide the body?
Well, it's like, kill them in a way that no one will know that they have been murdered, and they cannot associate it to you at all. But they're just gone.
Fake a suicide. Do like the Patrick Bateman. Have you seen American Psycho yet?
No, I have not seen American Psycho yet.
Oh, okay. Well, he kills this guy and he goes to his apartment. He makes a fake voicemail. He packs up a bunch of his clothes and stuff into a suitcase, and then he disposes of the body. So it makes it look like he went out of town, but also
But
he
then
did
it's
a really
revealed
good
that it might have not been like that because he might have just been.
Well, that's just because he's just losing his mind all the time. But still, the way that he hides the fact that he killed him is kind of smart.
Well, it's like you can do something as simple as just like wait until they're leaving work one night, grab them, stuff them in a van, murder them. But I was talking about this at my job, so there's a cardboard crusher to make bales, so we can dispose of the cardboard. My idea was you
Yeah, but then
take
you gotta deal with all the blood on
no,
that
no, no,
thing.
no, 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 no. So here's what you do. You like wrap him in a vacuum tight seal type thing that won't rupture, okay? And then like you cover that body in some cardboard, throw it in the crusher, compact it together with cardboard on the bottom of it and cardboard on the top of it. No blood leaks out because you vacuum sealed it. Bam.
Yeah, but that cardboard's going to be recycled, so the recycling plant's gonna find it.
Nah, nah, nah.
I feel like, I mean, the go-to thing is just go out in the middle of fucking nowhere and dig a fucking hole, honestly.
I remember my friend Logan
Or
said that
burn it.
fair. But I was gonna say though that my friend Logan said that what you should do is you should bury the body and then plant a rare species on top of it so nobody can dig it up. Like a rare species of plant.
Yeah, like an endangered species.
I mean, I don't I
Or 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 build a house on top of it.
fair, but then like I don't know, like 50 years from when you built the house, it like rots, and then the
I feel like it's
flames
hard
break
to say
through.
because you'd have to be like a psychopath in order to like
See, that's always an interesting
actually.
thing. Is that I feel like
Because I feel
in
like the morality of it is enough for me to like not be able to think of a complete process of killing somebody, and
yeah,
like I morally couldn't do that, obviously.
yeah, definitely, yeah.
Definitely would never ever do that.
I would never kill somebody, then stuff them in a tree and then leave them there. I don't know. I just thought it would be an interesting idea because I thought we could explore it a lot. And like you were saying, just drive by shooting them. I mean, that would work. Nobody would really know who shot them unless it's like a public area. So
Yeah, but I mean then you're just killing some random person. If it's somebody you know, you're gonna probably be a suspect.
yeah.
We
Well,
were
that's like
watching The Worst Neighbor. Have you heard of that?
no.
It's like this documentary or Horrible Roommates, I think it's called, or something like that.
Hmm.
And there's like this lady that like would have this house and she would like take in poor people or mentally ill people and collect their social security checks and she would like murder them and bury them in her backyard and like nobody really knew. Like she was doing it for like years
Yeah.
and she like disguised herself as this like old nice lady and she just was like killing people.
I mean that would be like a good cover up. I mean, that reminds me. Have you seen Last Night in Soho?
No,
Do you care if I spoil it, or do you not?
I don't care. I probably wasn't gonna see it.
Well, I think it's actually pretty good, but I'll just spoil it. So, spoilers for Last Night in Soho. Anyways, um, it's revealed that the plot of this movie is that this like college age girl moves to London to be like a fashion designer, and she like is having problems with their dorm mates, so she moves into this like old 1960s apartment in like Soho. It's like the apartment looks like it's 1960s, and the old lady, she the woman, the college girl, has these like nightmares of visions of like the past, and like she thinks she sees like somebody getting murdered in these like past visions. Anyways, in the past visions though, the actress playing like the past person that she sees get killed is Anya Taylor-Joy. Do you know who that is?
No.
She plays the chick at the end of The Witch who survives, the
Oh
daughter.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So it's revealed that Anya Taylor-Joy was her landlord, the college girl's landlord, and it turns out that she murdered a bunch of guys who like uh pseudo raped her because she was like a prostitute and stuff, like a pseudo prostitute because she wanted to be like a singer and stuff like that, and this like agent guy, this like manager guy, you know, because it was the 60s.
Oh, so she's fucking people to make her way
Yes, but
in
it wasn't like
stardom.
it wasn't her choice though. It was the guy who, like, her
Her
manager.
manager.
Yeah, who did that. So it's revealed that she killed all these people and stuffed them in the house, and like, yeah, that just reminded me of that because it's like a old lady that's just a front.
The thought of like owning property and killing somebody and just having dead bodies on your property, I feel like that would just make me anxious. Like, like I don't know how like a sociopath can fucking do that.
I mean, that's why you're crazy. It's like,
Yeah.
that's a problem with most psychopaths. They don't get away with anything because they can't think rationally or smart enough to dispose of the bodies properly. So then,
I disagree. There's probably people out there. You probably just hear about the ones that get caught, but there's definitely smart enough people.
yeah. But it's like nobody thinks to just burn the bodies because that would literally destroy all evidence, right? Like, hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you better now.
All right. So
So what
where
were you
were we?
saying?
We were trying to get on
Burning?
an FBI watch list.
Yeah, it's trying to get on an FBI watch list. I mean, it's like that thing where it's like the FBI always is spying on us. It's like, yeah, okay, they listen to this dumb shit. Cool. Like,
Probably.
what? Okay,
Maybe they.
FBI.
No, they probably have They have algorithms that pick up, and we definitely probably clicked one of the algorithms.
We activated the algorithmic sequence that is now beaming this conversation directly to the FBI.
But if you say the N word, then you get off the algorithm.
You just.
They're like, oh, yeah, no, we're in the clear.
I mean, that is a thing. Not necessarily if I don't know if it's used by the FBI, but I know it's like a thing that's used by like Facebook and stuff like that.
And
Yeah, it's like,
YouTube will flag your thing if. Well, it's weird because if rappers say it, like singing a song, it's the GGA, it doesn't get flagged. But if the GER is used, you're
so
it
does it immediately
automatically gets
get
like an
flagged if a
age
white
thing.
guy says the GGA
Oh,
version?
probably. I don't know. It might depend on
Do you immediately
how
get
many
flagged if you do
subscribers
blackface?
that person has. Depends how good it is.
Depends on how good the blackface is.
Yeah, if they can't tell, they can't. They have no proof.
I
You
mean,
just have to do really good blackface.
you could be what's his face from Tropic Thunder. I was about to say
Robert
Johnny
Downey
Depp.
Jr.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. from Tropic Thunder. I'm just a dude disguised as a dude. I feel like that.
Whoa,
What?
go ahead.
Um, I feel like that film. I fucking love that film. It's just hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny. I watched Apocalypse Now.
I still have yet to see that.
I love that movie.
I
I
know that.
love it.
I know that that's like one of Marlon Brando's like most dickish method acting performances, right? Because like during like filming, he would just make up lines and like when like they were filming and like he and they had like a bunch of scheduling to want to film him, like he was just like, I can't think of anything else for the character to say right now, so Uh, I think this recording is over when they still had like so many hours to film with him, you know.
Yeah, that's how good art gets made.
Okay, method
Can't
acting
force it.
though, I I think method acting is dumb. Like
I mean, I don't know.
it
I'm not an actor,
turns
so I
in a
can't really.
good performance ever so often, but then you get like the fucking Jared Leto from the Joker. This is just basic feel of method acting because didn't he like mail condoms or something to? Hold on.
Yeah, he did some stupid. He did some stupid shit.
So yeah, I think like he mailed like used condoms and like anal beads or something to fucking people because like that's what the Joker would.
Oh.
That's what the Joker would do. He's insane.
He would mail condoms to. Yeah.
He would mail condoms to people and well, one of the most famous method actors is Daniel Day-Lewis. Do you know who that is?
There will be blood.
Yeah, There Would Be Blood.
He does a really good job in that movie.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't think he did a whole lot of method acting in There Will Be Blood, but his performance is really good in that. Oh yeah, what's his face? De Niro. He's a Robert. He's done method acting, which is like they say that it's the thing is like method acting. I feel like can be used, but at the same time, it's like if you're gonna be an ass to your other performers, like maybe not just be a dickhead and then act because that's what you were
I mean,
hired
I
to
don't know.
do.
I feel like once you reach a certain level, you get past that. And like, if you're an actor, you know, I shouldn't. Your feelings be involved in the process. I think you should get to know and just like, oh, this is what the actor thinks the best performance.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of respect.
Well, also,
People
Jim.
are so for bitches.
Yeah, I mean Jim Carrey is a very. He's also done a lot of method acting. Have you heard of Man on the Moon or whatever that fucking movie was called?
No.
It's. Do you know Andy Kaufman?
It sounds familiar.
He was like a comedian who used like a lot of troll humor. So like one of his most famous things is that he would just read the entire book of the Great Gatsby for a joke, cause like that's what he did, and the movie came out in like 1999, and it's Jim Carrey starring in it as Andy Kaufman, and like there was a fucking what the fuck, the documentary that came out recently that had like Jim Carrey who was like, yeah, I didn't know who I was when I was playing. Why am I turning into the fucking Joker? I didn't know who I was playing when I, lost myself in the performance. And he was just like a giant dick on set as well, where it's like, I don't know. It bothers me when actors do that kind of shit, because it's like you're halting production, you're fucking being an ass to your co-stars when you're hired to do acting, which is just making believe. If you have to do method acting, you can still turn in very good performances. It just depends on how much of a dick you're being with method acting. Hello?
I guess so.
You're lagging again.
Yeah, I don't have very good connection.
But it's like, I understand why people use method acting, and there's been fine method actors who usually just refrain to themselves and don't be asses to each other, but, like, we just think of the people who are being giant dicks to their co-stars and stuff like that to turn in sometimes a good performance, sometimes you get Jared Leto from the fucking Suicide Squad, which, not a good performance.
I've never thought Jared Leto was that good of an actor, honestly.
Isn't he gonna be in that new, like, Morbius movie? Morpheus? The vampire character in, like, the Spider... Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
So, like, Morbius is like a... Morbius is like a... I don't know how to fucking describe what he is. Well, he's like a scientist who then fucking, like, fucked a bat or something, and then he became a vampire, and then
he got raped by a bat.
Yeah, he got raped by a bat, then he became a vampire, and then imagine if that's how you became a vampire. You just had to get raped by a bat. I mean, isn't that kind of what Dracula's, like, ideas were? Is that he, like, seduces the women he changes into?
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of vampires in, like, movies that, like, seduce their victims. I want to think of American Horror Story. Like, the hotel season, Lady Gaga plays, like, a vampire, and she fucking seduces people.
Yeah, did she make them give a
and eats them.
face?
Yeah, she played a good poker face when she ate her victims.
Thing is, I do like
No,
vampire...
I cannot see that.
I do like vampire movies, but I feel like they have to be so interesting to me to make me enjoy them. Because
Lost Boys is the best vampire movie.
I also like From Dusk Till Dawn.
Dusk Till Dawn is good too.
Yeah, but for some reason you always say that you like the first half of that rather than the second half, when I think both halves are good.
I just think it, like, gets really goofy.
I think
it the no, yeah, that's the point. I just think, like, they could have made a really good just, like, crime movie based on the first.
Yeah, but I think that's just, like, the whole idea.
Not that it goes to waste, but it just turns really silly.
I forgot how many good actors are in that. Harvey Keitel, Tarantino, George Clooney.
The bitch from Christmas Vacation.
Mm-hmm. Isn't Salma Hayek in that also? Doesn't she play the vampire bitch who gets killed right away? I don't remember.
Yeah. The stripper.
The Tarantino foot fetish. But we've had, like, the kind of discussion where, like, in, like, the 90s it was vampires, and then was 2000s zombies stuff, right? Because it was, like, Walking Dead, and World War
Walking
Z,
Dead, the
20
World War Z, the Day of the Dead remake or whatever.
Yeah, which sucks. The original is so much better. Have you seen the Day of the Dead?
I like it.
Fully yet? No, not the remake, the original. Wait, are you talking
the
about
original,
Dawn,
the hotel one?
Wait, are you talking about Dawn
or not the hotel, the
Bunker?
The one where they're in the mall.
Yeah,
the old one when they're in the mall, and the new one when they're in the mall.
Isn't that Zack
I've seen the old one. They get like I don't know. They get like the cowboy guns in the original one.
Yeah.
They're like hiding up in the vents and shit.
But then you have that
and the biker gang.
Yeah, with Tom Savini running around.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the day. I thought you were talking about Day of the Dead, which it goes night.
The Dawn of the Dead is.
It goes night, dawn, day. I've actually heard
originals.
good things about the Day of the Dawn of the Dead remake. The Day of the Dead remake, I've heard shitty things about, but Because I know that's Zack Snyder, and aren't those sprinting zombies in that, like running zombies?
Yeah.
Do you think running zombies are better than walking zombies, or? Because I feel like whenever I see,
It depends. I mean, Walking Dead does a good job with the walkers. It depends on the movie.
I feel like World
World
War
War Z, I
Z.
don't really like the zombies.
Yeah, because they're way too fucking. No way you fucking survive World War Z. Like, there's just no fucking way. They're
But I
way
also just like how
overpowered.
they're in fucking Jerusalem and like they wait until the zombie pops his head over the fucking wall until they realize like, oh shit. Like they have all this high security and they wait until they see a fucking zombie's head go. Like you guys didn't realize that until then.
You didn't
You guys
hear
are
all the
surrounded
zombies
by.
go.
Well, no, they know that they're surrounded by zombies and they don't have any fucking surveillance.
Dude, the
And then they fucking
virus.
crash the plane and the two main characters fucking survive.
Well, yeah, it's Brad Pitt. He can survive anything. Has Brad Pitt died in a movie before? Like his character.
I think so.
I was gonna say
I
like,
don't know what.
yeah, because at the Fight Club he's imaginary. So,
Yeah, he's not even real.
oh wait, no, that's DiCaprio. Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say Titanic, but no, that's that's Leonardo
Yeah,
DiCaprio.
not the same person.
Yeah, sorry, I got my Once Upon a Time in Hollywood stars mixed up. But no, I feel like I don't like World War Z mainly because the zombies, you cannot fucking survive them. Like, I don't mind sprinting zombies. I find them very scary and intimidating. What I like is, like, the type of zombies where there's shamblers, but, like, if you, like, alert the horde, like, they'll start to move, like, not at a jogging speed, but, like, at a, like, round 6 in Black Ops Zombie speed. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good way.
Yeah. I like that kind of speed because it's like you can survive that, but it's still not like, oh great, there's just
How about
shamblers.
Land of the Dead zombies where they use guns?
I don't know what my opinion is on that movie still.
What's up with Resident Evil zombies? There's like walkers, but then there's like special ones, right?
Okay,
Isn't that
so
kind of it's kind of like Left 4 Dead vibes?
yeah, it's like, so there's a whole fucking lore here of Resident Evil shit. So the T virus is the zombie virus, the virus that infects the people and then turns them into the living dead. I think, at least according to Resident Evil 2, the remake, I think if the if the zombies are allowed to like exist with the T virus long enough, they will turn into lickers, which are like skin inverted, like on all fours mutated versions. And the zombies in Resident Evil can take like multiple shots to the head. That's how powerful they are. Well, actually, I just realized, can a pistol caliber like blow a brain into pieces or no? Probably not.
Um, an 8 millimeter probably not. A
Yeah,
45 ACP probably could do some.
decent damage. But
Yeah,
yeah. So Resident Evil, it's like walkers. They're not running. They're almost going at that speed that I said. They'll only run, at least in the games. This is how it works. They'll only run if they like see you or if they notice you. They'll start running. And then there's like other viruses that cause like the weird fucking monsters and shit like that. Like there's the T virus, there's the Las Pelagas parasite, which turns you into a weird tentacle demon. Like, Resident Evil is super fucking complicated with its lore. But then like if you inject the T virus into like other creatures, they react to it differently than humans do. Like, it'll make them like
dogs.
gigantic. What? You say
Like,
bugs?
aren't
Yeah,
there
the
dog
dogs.
one?
Yeah, dogs just kind of turn into zombies, but then, like, if you inject, like, a snake with it, it'll turn into, like, a ginormous snake. Like, I'm trying to figure out the logistics of Resident Evil. I think there is, like, an explanation to why their, like, body masses grow, because, like, they produce, like, tumors, and then the tumors grow and shit like that. I don't fucking know. It's not easy to explain. I understand it because I played the games. They're actually pretty good games.
Yeah.
But it's hard to explain. But then, like, you have some, like, one-off stuff, like, Days Gone. Is that like zombies, or how does Days Gone work? Because you
Days
played that
Gone
one.
zombies.
Yeah, how does that work?
Yeah, it's fuck. I haven't played it in a while. There's like wolves and then wolf zombies. All the zombies run
Okay.
once they're alerted. They walk around until they're alerted, and then they start running. And then there are like special
Big,
zombies in
big
it too.
boys, and then there's like hives of them.
Yeah,
It kind of reminds me
that
of
you have to like burn.
yeah, it kind of reminds me of Last of Us, where like Last of Us zombies are infected like by a fungal virus. There's walkers, then there's runners, and then there's the clickers, which like have fungus all over their bodies, so they're more armored up, but like they can't see, so they have to hear. And then there's bloaters, which are like big, like versions of the zombies that have like had the fungus infect them for like 20 years or something like that.
I feel like zombies make better video games than movies.
Even though like I like a lot of zombie movies, like I love the original of the Dead trilogy by George A. Romero. Walking Dead, I don't know because like I've never really watched it.
It's good for the first couple seasons.
Like, isn't there like interesting things to it though? Like, if you die, you turn into a zombie. I thought how it worked.
Yeah, that eventually. Yeah, that's what happens. You don't have to get bit. The virus is already in everybody. So
But
if you
you
die
just
from
have to
anything,
die. But what if like you get shot in the head? Do you not come back then? Because I think that would make
I don't
sense.
remember.
Because I know Walking Dead zombies are they walk, so they're not
Yeah,
that hard to die from. I don't know.
I don't know. It turns from like them worrying about zombies to the rest of the season is more like human on human combat, and the
Yeah,
zombies are just kind of like there.
yeah. I mean
And
that
like the
that
one like some people like weaponize the zombies, which is interesting.
and
They
I
like
know
fill
like
trailers up with them and drop them off into people's like territory and stuff.
I know that like oh yeah that does resonate with me. I do remember some of like that, but I thought also like a rule with Walking Dead is you could like cover yourself in zombie guts and they could like they
Yep,
would
that
fall
happens.
for it.
They can't smell you. Like they I guess they think you're dead.
Do they
But
have
then
to?
it starts raining and then they get
Yeah, I was gonna
well,
say
there's
the
the one chick there's Michonne, she has two zombies that she like cuts their jaw off and their arms off and she chains them up and she just has them walk with her and then zombies don't bother her.
okay. I was gonna say though, like, do they have to act like zombies, or do they just have to have the blood on and just talk normally?
They just have to have the blood on them.
I understand that zombies are undead, so I doubt that they have a lot of brain capacity, but they're just like, yeah, how's it going, man? Oh, yeah, no, this is the humans. Like, they're just like, yeah, it's a zombie apocalypse, but we're covered in blood, so we're completely fine. Then the zombies are just going like,
They're just sitting there having coffee, like at a coffee shop, just surrounded
yeah,
by zombies.
isn't that a
Some
wait?
guys just
Yeah.
go ahead.
I was gonna say, isn't that like what they kind of make a joke of in Zombieland with Bill Murray?
Yeah, 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 yeah. he like he goes out and he's like, I just saw some actor like last week. Yeah, he's a zombie.
Yeah, he's a zombie.
But he's like he
He
doesn't
just
even like
he
put
dresses
he
himself
just
up,
looks like a zombie.
and then he
So which
acts
is
like
weird
one.
because you'd think so then technically the zombies are smarter in that universe to an extent because they recognize like facial cues instead of just smelling like the zombies in Walking Dead.
I mean, you haven't seen Double Tap, have you?
No.
I thought it was actually pretty good, but they mention how like the zombies are evolving, so there's like different types. There's like they call it like a Homer zombies, zombies that are just stupid. Then there's like ninja zombies. Then there's like smart zombies that like use their brain. I forgot what else there. Then there's like T-800s, which are like this new type of zombie that takes like 1,000. So it's World War Z zombies where they take like 1,000 bullets to die.
In what?
In the second Zombieland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen what's that one World War II movie where the people drop down in Germany and then they find that
Oh,
land?
Overlord?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Are those zombies in
I
that,
remember
or are
that
they like?
being they're like super soldier zombies.
Yeah.
But they still have brain power because the one good guy injects himself.
And then like he can
Yeah,
like.
but it gives off it's a very zombie-esque vibe.
Mhm.
I remember that. I remember like liking that movie when I saw it. I haven't seen it since,
I
but
heard
I might
that
have to
it
give it a
like
rewatch.
I heard it like focuses a lot more on like the war aspects and not as much as on like the zombie stuff than you would think.
Yeah, the first half of the movie is like it's kind of the same thing as Dusk Till Dawn. You don't realize that there's like zombies until like the last half. Like you think you're just
Yeah.
in like a World War II movie.
I think I've like heard a review about that where like to make like the serum that turns them into like zombies, they have to like kill people, then like distill this like liquid through them, and then like that is what turns them into I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I mean, I always like zombies that are given kind of like a scientific explanation,
Yeah, World War
almost.
Z kind of does a good idea of that. Like
But don't
comes from
they?
like the swine flu or some shit.
But don't they like fucking ignore people with like terminally ill? Like if they're terminally ill, they don't infect them. But like, how the fuck do they
Oh, we forgot
know?
about I Am Legend. We didn't even fucking bring that up.
Are those
What
really
do you think of
zombies?
Night? What do you think of Night Only Zombie? I like those. I like actually. I think I Am Legend might be one of the best zombie movies. Like it's a little overrated, but I still think it's like
There's all those fucking things though are also a shitty effect.
yeah, I
Like
agree. But I like the idea. It comes from like cancer. Like it like makes sense,
I thought they
and
like
they're a little more
discovered like a
intelligent.
cancer cure that like no, it was I think it was like a measles cure that then like caused an off chain of the virus to then
Yeah, it like mutates them, and then
yeah,
I still wish that directors like would have gone with the
original
version you
ending
told me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That'd be sick.
where it's like
Will Smith's the boogeyman.
yeah, because it's spoilers for I Am Legend. It's like what's the original ending? Like he kills him.
He allows like the girl and the kid to escape, and he
with
like
the
pulls a
cure,
grenade, and yeah,
and then he blows up. But then like the other version was like the zombie that was trying to get in all along just wanted to save like his mate, and then like Will Smith realizes that his species is like viewed as the evil ones, like that he's
yeah. That
viewed
has
as
way more of like a social commentary than
yeah, that's
just some
way
dumb.
more interesting than just the hero kills himself and the cure is survived.
Yeah, but people like the marketing team probably was like, people don't want to have this existential crisis at the end of this fucking movie. Like they just want to see Will Smith kill fucking zombies. And,
Do those like are those things insanely tough? Because I've
yeah,
never really
yeah,
seen
yeah,
much
yeah.
of I Am
They're like
Legend.
buff as shit. They can like tear apart fucking cars and shit. Yeah.
Can like a simple like gunshot kill them though? Like one shot would be enough?
No, not one shot. I think headshots maybe, but like,
I remember the saddest part of that movie is when his dog gets infected and then he has
yeah,
to
and
kill
he's singing
it.
Bob Marley and he kills it.
Wait, what? What is
Yeah,
it?
he's singing like every little thing.
It's gonna be alright. Then he kills.
I think that's the song. It's a Bob Marley song, but yeah,
Yeah. I know that I'm pretty sure isn't that based off of a Charlton Heston movie? I
I don't even know who that is, so I couldn't.
the guy from Planet of the Apes.
Maybe
The
Planet
Old
of the Ape
Man?
remakes suck.
Yeah, because I think it's like it's based. Yeah, it says due to an experimental vaccine, Dr. Robert Neville is the only survival of an apocalyptic war, with an exception for a few hundred disformed nocturnal people who are also humanoid maniacs. That literally is the same. That's literally the same plot as.
Yeah, it's the same name. Yeah, that is it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, to round off this podcast, if you want to get away with murder, you just have to start a zombie apocalypse.
I mean, that would solve all your problems.
Yep. All right, you heard it here first, folks.
Wait. Just a genuine question to you. If a zombie apocalypse ever happened, do you think it would, like, get to the point where, like, our governments couldn't handle it?
I mean, let's say like COVID was a zombie
Oh, yeah,
infectious
no, we would be
disease.
fucked.
Yeah, it would spread pretty fucking fast. If it
Yeah.
depends on like the layover time of turning into a zombie.
And it also
It,
depends on what's, like, the transmission, because then there's, like, some things where it's merely just bites, but then, like, 28 days later is,
but
like...
even person to person, like disease can spread pretty fucking fast, and especially with like the way the world is set up with like transportation and everything.
Yeah, no, we would be fucked. But then there's like almost like the isn't that like the comedic thing about Shaun of the Dead? They think they're fucked, but then like the military just has everything handled, and then everything kind of goes back to normal by the end of that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that. I love Shaun of the Dead.
yeah, it's good.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think we had a pretty good discussion. We evolved from talking about how the fuck did we get to zombies from how to get away with murder. Like,
I think zombies was a way better conversation. It's something you and me are more.
yeah, I mean, in the past, I've talked about, like, what would be the best weapon to survive in a zombie apocalypse, but I never really just did, like, a deep dive into zombies in general.
Yeah.
And, like, to us talking about the different types of apocalypse, if it was fucking Call of Duty zombies, we would be fucked. Like, they get
Well,
stronger as they
Call of
go,
Duty Zombies is like around. Oh yeah.
like, I don't know. I don't know how, because it's like Element 115. Anyways, I think we've had a very good discussion about zombies and how to maybe
Yeah.
get away with murder. But,
Yeah, I gotta take a pee, so I'm cool if
yeah.
we round it off here.
Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe down below. Please continue these I was about to say excellent conversations down in the comments. And, yeah, do you have any final words?
Yeah, don't murder anybody.
Unless it's a
Murder's
zombie
not cool.
apocalypse.
Yeah, unless it's a zombie apocalypse, then you have my full permission to kill anybody you want. Morals are out the window.
Yeah, you can rape anybody you
All
want.
right.
Anyways, yeah, I see you next time.